Hello, everyone. Have you ever noticed how some mornings feel heavy before the day has even begun? The alarm rings, notifications are already waiting, responsibilities seem to appear before your feet even touch the floor. Many people wake up feeling tired, not because they lack sleep, but because their minds have been carrying too much for too long. Today, let's explore a different way of working, a way that allows us to stay productive without losing our peace. In today's world, work has a way of following us everywhere. It sits beside us during breakfast, it waits in our phones, it quietly occupies our thoughts while we spend time with people we love. Even when we leave the office, our minds often remain connected to unfinished tasks and future worries. Over time, this constant connection becomes exhausting. Eventually, many people reach a point where they feel emotionally drained. This is often called burnout. And when burnout appears, motivation begins to disappear. Tasks that once felt meaningful become difficult. Simple responsibilities start feeling overwhelming. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a signal that something inside us needs attention. This is one reason why the idea of quiet quitting has become so popular. People are searching for relief. They want space to breathe. They want to protect themselves from becoming consumed by endless demands. And while creating boundaries is important, simply caring less is not always the answer. Sometimes the deeper solution lies elsewhere. Mindful working begins with a very simple practice, bringing attention back to this moment. Instead of worrying about everything that must be done tomorrow, we focus on what is in front of us right now. One task, one breath, one moment at a time. Simple doesn't mean easy, but it can be surprisingly powerful. Our minds often create stress by trying to hold too many things at once. While answering one email, we worry about a meeting. During the meeting, we think about deadlines. While working on deadlines, we worry about tomorrow. The mind becomes crowded. But when we focus on just one thing, clarity begins to return. Many people believe success requires constant speed. Yet, rushing often creates more mistakes, more stress, and less satisfaction. Mindful working is not about slowing down unnecessarily. It is about moving with intention. Like a traveler following a clear path through a forest, we move forward one step at a time. Another important part of mindful working is learning to create healthy boundaries. Boundaries are not barriers. They are reminders. Reminders that our energy is limited. Reminders that our well-being matters. Reminders that work is only one part of a meaningful life. When the workday ends, allow it to end. Not every unfinished task needs to travel home with you. Not every message requires an immediate response. Sometimes the most productive thing we can do is rest, because a tired mind cannot think clearly, and an exhausted heart cannot find joy. Modern culture often celebrates busyness, but being busy and being effective are not the same thing. A full calendar does not automatically create a fulfilling life. Sometimes we move so quickly that we forget to ask an important question. What am I actually working toward? One of the simplest habits we can develop is the habit of pausing. Just a few seconds, a few conscious breaths, a moment of awareness before moving to the next task. Small pauses create space, and in that space, wisdom often appears. Before responding to a difficult email, before speaking during a stressful meeting, before reacting to criticism. These small moments help us respond thoughtfully rather than react automatically, and that can change the direction of an entire day. When the mind becomes quiet, we begin to see more clearly. We notice assumptions. We recognize unnecessary worries. We become aware of habits that create suffering. Awareness does not solve every problem immediately, but it allows us to approach problems with greater wisdom and balance. Another source of workplace stress is the fear of making mistakes. Many people expect perfection from themselves, but perfection is an impossible standard. Growth is a much healthier goal. Every mistake contains information. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every setback offers an opportunity to learn. When we stop demanding perfection, something interesting happens. We often perform better. Not because we care less, but because fear no longer controls every action. Confidence grows, creativity returns, and work becomes lighter. Meaningful careers are rarely built through dramatic moments. They are built through small actions, repeated consistently over time. One thoughtful conversation, one completed task, one moment of patience, day after day. These small moments eventually shape our lives. The goal is not to escape work. The goal is to develop a healthier relationship with it. Work can support our lives. It can help us contribute to others. It can become a place where we practice focus, responsibility, and kindness. When approached wisely, work itself can become part of our personal growth. Every workplace offers opportunities to practice patience, opportunities to practice listening, opportunities to practice understanding. The challenges we face each day are not only obstacles, they can also become teachers, helping us develop qualities that bring lasting peace. The most meaningful transformations often happen quietly, not through major achievements, but through ordinary moments lived with awareness, a mindful conversation, a patient response, a thoughtful decision. These simple moments gradually transform the way we live and work. So, perhaps the answer is not quiet quitting, and perhaps it is not endless striving either. Maybe the answer is mindful working, giving your best effort while protecting your inner peace, working with care, resting without guilt, and remembering that success means little if it costs us our well-being. Thank you for spending these moments with me today. May your work support your life rather than consume it. And may you find balance, clarity, and peace wherever you are. Be natural, be simple, be peaceful. See you again on the next video.